What's going on, guys? Duelim here, back again with another video. Today, we are looking at something pretty interesting. We've all known something was coming for a long time, and now we finally got word that Diamond Stars are coming to Marvel Strike Force. That's right. Diamond Beyond the Stars. In the next evolution of Marvel Strike Force, Emma Frost won't be the only one with a diamond form. A dazzling new way to upgrade your characters beyond Red Stars is coming in the form of diamonds. I want to preface this with we all knew this was coming, right? This isn't a shock. This isn't a surprise. This is something we all knew that was going to be happening. I want to read the whole thing here and then kind of get into my thoughts on it. But this could have been really, really bad. But it's not, honestly. Red Stars via incursion campaigns. So we know all this. The incursion campaign has been a great way to get new stars on newer tunes, but it's actually been significantly increased. I guess they heard our feedback that the drop rates were terrible, so it's been increased, which is great. Character shard increased availability, and I think this is the best part about this entire blog right here, because even if diamond stars don't affect people like me, free-to-play players or anything like that for the next 6 to 9 months, at least everybody is going to get benefit from this, and that's awesome. In addition to increasing the availability of red stars, which they have, everybody's got a bunch of red stars now, and if you don't, it's because you're spending them on everything. I've been able to get 7 red on every new Pegasus member because I have that many red stars. There will be a significant increase in the availability of character shards. What do they mean by significant? Now, that's a great question, because they think putting a tune in the arena orb is farmable, which I think is very, very much not. But there is hope here. We are establishing a more consistent cadence of character releases that is more clear and makes it easier to plan and strategize to acquire new characters. This is something right here. The consistent cadence is something they've needed for so long, that we've been asking for so long, that would make it so much easier and just give us more information. So we know if we're buying a character offer for $20 for 50 shards, 5 months in, we know now it's not worth it. Wait another month and they're probably going to get more accessible. For most new characters, availability of their shards will be increased 4 months after their initial release. That's awesome. This is good. All players will have the opportunity to get non-dark promotion credit new characters to 7 yellow stars by the end of 6 months of their release through normal daily play. The fact that they're doing this is ridiculous. This is something that is incredible. I feel like this is something that will bridge the gap between making sure that Krakens that are going to spend to get these new diamond stars don't get a massive, massive, massive boost over us when they already have a boost over us, and it's just going to increase that gap. We're going to be able to essentially, Krakens are up here right now with 7-7. We're back here with 7-5. The fact that we're going to meet them up here at 7-7, and they're going to move up a little bit with diamond, it's the same gap. All it's doing is bringing a new level of monetization so the game can thrive more. And that's good. It's giving Kraken something to buy, and it's going to give them the benefits that they always want. But we're not going to be stuck still at that 7-5. We're all going to be at 7-7 now. The Krakens are just going to be at 7-7 plus 1, plus that diamond, plus 2, whatever it is. While there are many ways to speed this up, including the Strike Pass and offers, players can earn 7 yellow stars entirely for free by playing the game. I think this is why the change in the Strike Pass has happened, because they have now devalued the characters in the Strike Pass, right? I think they're going to have to up the amount of character shards we get in the Strike Pass, or it's going to devalue the Strike Pass a lot. Because if we're going to be getting them in 4 to 6 months anyway, the Strike Pass is going to be devalued if you're buying it for the tune that's in the Strike Pass, right? You're going to be buying it for the G18s that are in the Battle Pass, or you're going to be buying the Strike Pass for the Dark Promotion credits. I don't think you're really going to be buying it for the tunes anymore. Our goal is to ensure new characters are useful and relevant to the metagame for at least a year. Another big statement. At least a year. This is going to be the biggest challenge that I see them facing with this. Do I think they can pull it off? Yes. I think the biggest challenge is going to be raid, because that's the biggest complaint people have been having. War tunes have a long shelf life, war defense and offense, because we've got 10 defense rooms, possibly 14 attack rooms. So we would need, 12 teams better than New Avengers to kick them out. And how long is that going to take to have happen? That's a long time, right? This means there's still plenty of value in those characters by the time they're easily accessible to all players. So if we have increased availability 4 months in, and then we ideally will have 6 months, 7 yellow stars, 6 months in, we will get 6 months worth of having a max tune without diamonds, possibly, depending if you're a spender or not, to be able to have fun with them. That's awesome. That's incredible. We intend to make shards more freely available via a variety of means. Increase stack sizes in the War and Raid store from 5 shards to 10 or 20 shard stacks, which is really, really cool. I'm assuming the price is going to stay the same, because if not, they would have updated the price. Increase War Store character slots from 3 to 9. That's incredible. Increase the Raid Store character slots from 4 to 9, so no more dealing with just seeing minions and useless characters in there. This is great. Arena, Blitz, and Raid Orbs drop twice as many character shards as before. Also incredible. Arena characters immediately go into the store. If you've seen my recent videos, I think the Arena Orb is absolutely terrible, so the fact that they're going into the store now makes it worth it. Initial character shard drop rates from all campaigns. Increased character shard drop rates from all campaigns. So this means the tunes that you're farming on campaign nodes, they're going to be increased. Are they going to be doubled, tripled, 1.5? I don't know, but increase is better than nothing. Regularly providing more currencies to buy shards and resources in the stores. To get this started, we'll be sending an inbox message in the near future with a gift of free store currency. I'm interested to see what this gift would be, because I feel like that's going to be kind of a precursor to how much they're going to increase the amount of resources that we have to buy things in the stores. Finder offers will have their prices adjusted to more accurately reflect the value of a character team in the current meta. Finder offers. They've rarely, if ever, used this phrase here, but Finder offers is the initial character release offers. Will have their prices adjusted. So to unlock a tune, we have had, 2-star tunes being unlocked by a $25 offer, right? And way back in the day, you were able to get 100 shards on a character for $25. The initial release used to be $25. They bumped it up to $50 for those who don't know that. So this could make it so people that want to get a little bit more value for their dollar and unlock the new tunes, so that 5-piece team can work, like using Pegasus as a 5-piece team can work even at low stars. That's going to bridge the gap a little bit more by making it a little bit more free-to-play accessible. That's a great thing, honestly. I enjoy that. As a recent example of increased availability cadence of character shards in action, here's a list of recent additions made or coming in September and October. All of these we know about. Cosmo was just announced. Iron Fist World War II and Gwenpool added to the Blitz store. This is incredibly good. This is really good. I don't have either of these at 7. Firestar added to the War store. I just got Firestar to 6, but that's a great tune. Korg added to the Raid store and Raid Orb. Amazing. And Star-Lord Annihilation added to the Arena store. We are getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tunes farmable on October 24th. We're getting a 7th. And an 8th on November 1st. This is catching us up with Bifrost, getting towards Bifrost, and this is getting us the rest of the Invaders. This is getting us the rest of the New Warriors. This is starting to get into Nowhere. This is starting to get into Bifrost. This is awesome. This is incredible. And then the best of all, for a lot of people who have been struggling in Cosmic Crucible, Quicksilver added to the Cosmic Crucible store. That's also awesome, because you know what that means, even though they didn't announce it in here. Cosmic Crucible Awards are getting overhauled next season, and they need it. Cosmic Crucible Awards are dog shit, and they've been that way for a while now. We've been fighting for Ultimus food. Let's keep moving. Diamonds are power. The Red Star system was originally introduced as a rewarding long-term goal for upgrading characters. The ecosystem initially had some issues, but we learned from it, and the kinks were eventually worked out in the system, fulfilling that long-term chase. Nearly 5 years later, a lot has changed, with many players nearing 7 Red Star for a large portion of their roster. And with that in mind, a new chapter is about to begin. Diamonds are an extension of the Yellow Star and Red Star system and become accessible at Commander level 42 when a character has reached 7 stars for both. So you have to have 7/7 for your characters to be able to access diamonds for them. Like Red Stars, diamonds will grant a percent-based upgrade to the character's base stats, increasing at each level. The feature will launch with 3 diamond levels and provide the following increases. The fact that it only has 3 levels is awesome right now because it's a trial period of seeing how it works, how people are enjoying it, and you know damn well that's going to go way up. That's going to go easily to 7 in the future. Probably like 3, then 5, then 7. Diamond level 1 boosts stats by 10%. Diamond level 2 boosts stats by 10%, and Diamond level 3 boosts stats by 15%. I want y'all to understand, I don't have any prior knowledge to this, but I want y'all to understand that there is no way on God's green earth that Scopely originally was going to put 10%. This is all Envoys right here. Because you know they wanted to put Diamond level 1 at 30%, Diamond level 2 at 50%, and Diamond level 3 at probably 75 to 80% over what Red Stars are. But the fact that it's only a 10% increase is the equivalent of 5-star to 6-star for Red Stars. That's not bad at all. The difference between Diamond level 2 and Diamond level 3 is the difference between a 6 Red Star and a 7 Red Star. That's not bad at all. You know how long we've been punching up in Cosmic Crucible going against 7 Red Stars because when we only have 5 or 6 Red Stars? That's the equivalent of this. And the fact that we have so many more Red Stars, we're going to be right on track to fight with the Kraken still, just like we always have in Cosmic Crucible. So how to upgrade diamonds. There are many comparisons between methods of upgrading Red Stars and diamonds. There will be diamond orbs available in the store orb section that drop 3 different levels of diamond credits, like promotion credits. Red Stars, promotion credits for Red Stars, diamonds will have their own unique currency. So it's going to be silver and gold. Silver diamond credits is going to be like silver and gold put together, and then dark diamond credit is going to be the dark promotion credit, essentially, but for diamonds. So not bad at all. Diamond Orb. So these are going to be the orbs that are going to be coming now. Diamond Orb guaranteed 20 silver diamond credits per open. And then Diamond Dawn Orb guaranteed 8 silver diamond credits per open. These are going to be the stuff you buy with money and get for free every once in a while from some game modes, which we'll talk about. Web stamp card. This is just spending money. Spend a certain amount in a single transaction in the web store to and a stamp and be granted the specified rewards in-app purchases. So this looks like kind of like the bang for your buck, but it looks like it's a little bit different because it says a single transaction. So it may be if you're buying like $100 offer, you get a couple tiers of stamps that will give you stuff for this. So if it's really for the big boys to buy like the big offers, $50 to $100, I'm assuming, is going to be that goal there. Diamond Dawn Orb Fragments. We're going to get them from Sword Satellite, free claims, Cosmic Crucible, and various limited time events. So limited time events obviously give you a taste. The first one's free, buy the rest. Cosmic Crucible, that's what we're going to be fighting for the new rewards, I'm assuming. Free claims, obviously, that'll probably be rare, free claim Fridays. And then the main source is going to be Sword Satellite, which is going to be the new Tower-esque mode. You can see some of the art styles they chose for the Diamond Orb here, kind of what it looks like. The orb looks pretty awesome, honestly. I really like the orb. Diamonds will also feature what is commonly referred to as a pity system. This is the same as the Red Stars for the pity system, which is great. It's essentially if you get a duplicate, you get the extra credits. But essentially, this is going to be the equivalent of giving you silver promotion credits to upgrade a tune directly instead of the re-rolling orbs over and over again. So this is going to give you the equivalent of a silver promotion credit, but for diamonds. So silver diamond credits. So you can see if you get a duplicate 1, you get 10, duplicate 2, you get 30, duplicate 3, you get 80, which I think is a lot better than getting the duplicate orb fragments. Also, which is great, there will be no maximum caps on silver and dark diamond credits, which is incredible. I feel like they need to get rid of the limit for dark promotion credits personally, because it's starting to become a little bit of a hassle. Next, we have earning diamond orbs in Sword Satellite. The primary method of earning diamond promotions at launch will be through the Diamond Dawn orbs, attainable in a new tower mode called Sword Satellite, like I said before. It's like Avengers Towers. It'll be a multi-floored experience with increasing challenges the higher you go. Character requirements is 5 yellow star. That's not too bad. Runs for 10 days at a time. I hope this is like once a month or rotating every other 10 days. 40 floors total. Awesome. Boss battle every 5 floors. Okay. Each floor is a minimum of 6 enemies, with boss battles having up to 10. So this is where it's a little bit different from Tower, is it can have more waves, or I'm assuming all of them spawned in at once, but it can have 6 to 10. So it's a little bit closer to like a Dark Dimension. I also love this part. The top floors are extremely challenging and aren't intended to be defeated by characters without diamonds. Thank you. Give us content we cannot beat. It makes us think. It makes us want to push harder. It makes us get to, floor 38 and be like, whoa, we really got to think here, and maybe we can find a way around it. And maybe we can't. Maybe we have to get that extra diamond on Quicksilver to be able to get to the next floor. That's great. After this initial release, you'll be able to earn diamonds from Cosmic Crucible. So it sounds like Sword Satellite's got to be the initial, and then Cosmic Crucible will be kind of the secondary unlock method. Which characters get diamonds? Essentially all of them. Characters unlocked via Dark Dimension: Ultron, Doctor Doom, Dorm, Super Skrull, and Scourge, the Horseman, Nova, or Black Cat. They'll have limited diamond levels and different price points, so they're gonna kind of gate it and make it a little bit different for these tunes. Same thing with this also applies to the other characters: Dark Promotion upgrades like Iron Man Zombie, Spider-Man Big Time, who require Dark Diamond credits. They will not be available at launch, and these characters are excluded from diamond orbs. So essentially, they're going to gate them even harder to give people a little bit more value who are spending money on it. This is great too. Minion characters are not included in elite orbs above 5 red stars, so they will also be excluded from diamond orbs. Thank you for not making a mistake and putting them in there and making us force you to change them. So exchanging elite red star orbs for promotion credits. So this is the same way you were able to exchange the elite orbs for silver promotion credits and gold promotion credits. I doubt people are going to use this too much, but it's the same thing. It's just getting changed, honestly. And then the Elite 7 is getting the silver diamond credit. But it's one Elite 4 is 10 silver promotion credits, one Elite 5 is 50, one Elite 6 is 25 golds, and Elite 7 is 5 silver diamond credits. So you can see the difference here. So I still don't think this is worth it unless you are just sitting on an absolute buttload of them. I don't see it being worth it. But to wrap it up, progressing through the Diamonds feature is intended to be a long-term goal with many exciting boosts to roster upgrades along the way, so don't feel that is something you must do immediately. Earning Diamonds is intended to weave into your regular daily play for gradual progression. Introducing Diamonds also allows for additional availability of Red Stars for all players to get their characters to 7 Red Stars and start their rewarding Diamond journey. Make sure to play the new Incursion campaign, make progress, and gain more Red Stars, and prepare yourself for Sword Satellite. As always, we welcome your feedback and can't wait to get your hands on this exciting feature of Marvel Strike Force. So to kind of summarize, right, this is incredible, honestly. This could have been absolutely terrible, but it was really good because the differences between 7 red and Diamond 1 is only 10%. 7 red and Diamond 2 is 20%. And then 7 red and Diamond 3 is 35%. So it does get a little bit costly going into it, right? But it's the same thing as Red Stars. How if you have 7 red on a character right now, you're getting a 25% boost compared to a 5 red star. It's pretty much the same thing. It's just a new gate for Krakens to spend on to make sure this game thrives. I think this is a great progression system. I think it is a little boring, and I think it's just like an extra 8 through 10 stars, honestly. But it's gated through a little bit of through essentially just red stars and RNG. Overall, I think this is a great thing, though, and I think this is a great thing for Marvel Strike Force because the gap between Krakens and low spenders or free-to-play players is not going to be massive with this new upgrade. But it still will give incentive to Krakens to purchase and keep this game alive, which is also great. If you guys disagree with anything that I say, as always, leave a comment down below. Let's have a chat about it. If you guys haven't noticed, I reply to almost every comment. I read every comment. I want to keep that up. I want to keep the engagement high in all my videos. But yeah, I'm excited for this. This is amazing. It's projected that this is going to come sometime next patch. That was direct from Mobile Gamer and Updog. And also, speaking of Mobile Gamer and Updog, I want everybody to give some massive credit to the envoys who absolutely gave pushback on this system to make sure it wasn't absolutely terrible on release, because this could have been so much worse if they made, you know, the difference between 7 red and 1 diamond star like 30%. This could have been really bad, but honestly, this is not bad at all, but it's just good enough to give Krakens the value that they want to spend on it to make this game keep surviving and thriving. If you guys have any thoughts or anything like that, leave a comment down below. Once again, this has been Duelum. I appreciate you watching. I hope this video was informative. I hope it made you think a little bit more. Until next time, thanks again for watching. Later, y'all.